Hello, welcome in everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV and Company. Hopefully this will be a lot better than the other one lasted. Welcome in. Danny, welcome in. Just taking a slow drive. Hopefully nothing falls apart here. I hope you guys were all having a good day. Kind of a nice day here. Hello, Garrett, if you're still here. Tori. Yeah, that's the Sheets. That's like your kind of like your convenience store with made to order food and gas station, get drinks, snacks, whatever. Kind of like a Wawa. They're not as good as Wawa, but they do sandwiches and stuff like that. Sorry about the fogginess on the sides there. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, it'd be like a 7-Eleven type of thing. And we also have something else called Kitco. Just kind of taking a little drive around, and you can kind of see different areas of Pittsburgh. This is like the South Hills area of Pittsburgh. I live in the South Hills area, a little further away. Hello, Penguin Master. Hopefully I'm coming back because this is a bad section of service in certain areas. You should see if you can come along, Penguin Master, because I can swing and pick you up. We're on a road that's called Route 88. It also has a name, Library Road, but Route 88 is the formal name, even though it goes through towns and everything like that. We'll go through one of the tunnels through to downtown Pittsburgh, show you a different section of Pittsburgh, and then we'll head and see about driving by the local amusement park, which is further up the road from the city of Pittsburgh. A lot of red lights and stuff along here. I'm not going to stay on too long because I know I just didn't already. I think I paused it here. I hope not. Is it still going, Penguin Master? I hope the stream is still going. Okay, thank you, Penguin Master. We'll try and go by the console center. No, I'm sorry, the PPG Arena. Used to be the console center, but PPG Arena, home of the Pittsburgh Penguins and many concerts, and also Pitt and Duquesne will play basketball games there whenever they're bigger teams, or if Pitt and Duquesne play against each other. So just enjoy the drive. One of the new things you'll see on this light up here in Pennsylvania, a lot of times they would have a left-hand turn, and now they are allowing you to turn left with caution if there's no traffic to come. So that's why like those lights are kind of different in that left-hand side. But before, once the left-hand lane went and that turned red, you couldn't go. But they kind of changed a lot of those signs now to allow you to do that. This road here, and you can see like on the side there's kind of like a creek there, and if they get really bad rainstorms through here, it'll flood out. We have a lot of problems with the flooding. They always try to have the Army Corps of Engineers kind of dredge it and stuff, but it's on the right hand side. I don't know if you'll get a glimpse or not. My phone and everything might be set up too low, but if they get flooded out, this road up here and this whole area can get flooded if a bad rainstorm comes in. And then the road that we're actually turning on is Route 51. That's also another main road, but it's kind of stop and go too. And also on Monday through Fridays, except tomorrow, since it's Memorial Day, a lot of people would be commuting here, and it's kind of pretty wall-to-wall traffic. It's actually kind of busy today at this time of the day, considering that a lot of things really aren't up and running for events or anything. I don't know what that one is. I'm gonna try to get it so they I probably should have went that way to show you one of the busiest ice cream stands, but we'll go by it on our way back towards Kenwood Park. But that'll be for a little while. This road kind of drives me nuts because that's the one thing with my commute. I end up taking this road. In the mornings, it's not too bad, but on the way home, it's pretty easy. And it's always stop and go traffic. There's no real easy way to get into the city of Pittsburgh. They don't have a lot of the big highways like some of the bigger cities have to get into the city. Now, coming from the north into the city, they do have some easier roads to get into the city of Pittsburgh. here, so I'm not getting the license plate number too well for people. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I won't be trying to go too fast there. Just trying to get the sit better. But welcome in, Orlando, Mike. I know it's not Disney World that you'll be looking at, but this is Pittsburgh, and you can see it's pretty busy. In fact, there's probably more traffic on here than I saw on Josh and Jenna's stream driving around the Disney World area, except for Disney Springs area. So we probably have, I know this is a major area. It's not going through theme park area either. Oops, sorry. We'll be going through the Liberty Tunnel. I was gonna drive around to the Fort Pitt tunnels because you get a good view of what downtown looks like going across the bridge and stuff. But where I want to go, it's easier to go to the Liberty Bridge. Plus, the Fort Pitt Bridge is pretty crazy. I do have a video though that my nephew and I did on our channel. So you can always watch that POV, us driving through the Fort Pitt tunnels and through the Fort Pitt Bridge and Duquesne Bridge and around to the side. Yeah, that's true, Mike. Well, this part, we won't be going near the Steelers Stadium. We'll be going near the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hello, Rachel. They'll be starting all their road construction now that we're kind of like in the yellow. Probably soon we'll be in like a green, possibly. It all depends on our governor. I know he's kind of slow moving. I'm not sure how the side where Stacey Rogers lives on the eastern side where they're at. I know some of the other counties still, they either went into yellow or they're still in red. So we'll see what happens. I should push this up a little bit, but I don't want it to fall apart. Yeah, the funny thing is, Mike, I actually have fast passes for the end of June. And they haven't canceled them yet, so I just wonder what they'll end up doing. Like if they'll just open the park for or what. But we're going to go through the Liberty tunnels. I think air conditioning on. It's kind of warm in my car. So honk. Just driving around Pittsburgh, Michael Riley, and to go past the PPG Center Arena. That's the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins and various concerts. They also play basketball there. The University of Pittsburgh will use that for their city game against Duquesne University, or if they get a big university in, they'll do that also. And Duquesne has been using it because they've been rebuilding their convocation center and basketball arena also, or their sports arena. So they've been using that also. So there's various things that they do there. They'll have college hockey, the classics over Christmas time. And now we'll be going across the Liberty Bridge. And underneath us is the Monongahela River. And Duquesne University, the Allegheny County Jail is right there along the river side. Duquesne University is up on the hill there. We'll probably go by it, part of the campus there. So they have Point Park University, Duquesne University, Chatham University, University of Pittsburgh. Robert Morris is close by, but that's more out by our airport. A lot of construction going on the crosstown there. Right in front of us. In front of that church has been there all the time. It's always been there. The Civic Arena used to be across the road from the PPG Arena. It used to look like an igloo. But this is the PPG Arena. And out there is a statue of Mario Lemieux and everything. So you can see that. But that's the PPG Paints Arena. And we'll drive around the top where the Civic Arena used to be. And they have a hotel right here. That's an apartment building straight ahead. Going up further here, they have a neighborhood called the Pittsburgh Hill District neighborhood. It used to be really popular back in the day and stuff. But we'll be circling around it. You just have to watch the different neighborhoods and different things. We'll go down this way. This is the site where the old arena used to be. But this is all parking lots now. They're supposed to be developing this, but they have always problems with different groups wanting different things, especially the Hill District area, because they felt they got cut off when the Civic Arena was built there. But that was built there many, many years ago. But that used to be the site of the Civic Arena right here where we're driving through. And it looked like igloo. I'm going to just pull over so I can read the chat for a moment. We won't stay here too long. But that's downtown, if you could see there. Yeah, I heard the NBA is going to go back. I think they're actually going to play in Walt Disney World at the Wide World of Sports place. I heard. I think somebody talked about that on Resort TV One today. That they kind of agree that they might hold their games at the Wide World of Sports. But this gives you a better view of what the PPG Paints Arena is. Huge inside. And everything like that, so it's pretty cool. Oh, thank you, T. Marie. I don't know if you were going to go. I wanted to message you before I went live, make sure you weren't going live or anything. We'll drive down here. The one big building in front of us is the U.S. Steel building. UPMC now has offices in there also, so they have their name on the outside of it. But it is the U.S. Steel building. It was one of the taller ones. Okay, just checking. We'll just drive through this part of downtown, and then I'll show you what the Strip District kind of looks like. And then we'll head down the river on the south side of Pittsburgh towards Kennywood Park. But this is like hotels, a lot of businesses, of course, the downtown section. Grant Avenue is our main thoroughfare where the county courthouse, city county building, and our county courthouse, the county various things. They have actually a fountain over there. It's usually where the nativity is. I don't know if when I come back out, if I can pull over to show you that, because that's kind of new to me, seeing that fountain. Because I normally don't go to this end of downtown in the summertime. I'm usually on the North Shore for the Pirate Games or the Carnegie Science Center. Our train station, Amtrak, is back that way, to the left, or to the right, I'm sorry. That's where the Amtrak station is, underneath that old apartment buildings. This is where our Greyhound bus station is. A lot of times you won't see, you'll see interesting things. We also have another bus company that runs bus to like New York City, Washington, D.C. called the Mega Bus. I don't know if any of you guys have anything like that in your town, but they run directly to Pittsburgh to New York City. Don't have to go through like Greyhound stations or anything like that. And you get dropped off in downtown New York City. And we'll be going down Smallman Street, which is the main thoroughfare for the Strip District. I know they're doing a lot of construction through here, so just bear with me. Up here on the right-hand side is the Heinz History Center. Open. I do have it, pictures of it from Christmas time videos from Christmas time there. But I also, with the Heinz History Center, I'm hoping to go down to Point State Park and go into the French and Indian War Museum that's down there at the Fort Pitt Museum, at the Fort Pitt Blockhouse and everything. But this is like a shopping district. They're actually doing a ton of remodeling down here. A lot of companies bought different things, so they're fixing it up. But this is where the old terminal buildings used to be. We'll go down Penn Avenue. That's where a lot of the shops that people will flock over the weekends, and especially Christmas time, it's busy down there. But any like Friday and Saturdays, it gets fairly busy. They used to have a lot of different bars and stuff along here and warehouses, but they're now trying to fix it up to have many more businesses and apartments or condominiums that you can live there with. The original Permane Brothers is down here also. You'll see the sign coming up here. I know at the Permane Brothers sandwich. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard myself, or I know I did a video about the Permane sandwiches, but I know Jeff of This Our Dreams talked about it. Corey Meets World and Dave and a few of them had gone there. I think Steve, Corey, and Dale came here when they went to visit Dave. But this is the Strip District area. A lot of warehouses and just businesses. And they're actually trying to fix it up, or like different people have bought it and they're putting in well, I wouldn't say apartments, but condominiums and stuff. But people do live down in here in different various things. And then they also have a section on the hillside called Polish Hill. So it's one of the areas of Pittsburgh called the Polish Hill. Yeah, there's a lot of blight down here right now. And then there's an Irish pub down the one area. It gets pretty busy for St. Patrick's Day, unfortunately, because of everything happening at St. Patrick's Day, that all got canceled. And you can see the various condominiums and apartments and stuff. But these apartments down here, they're pretty expensive because they're in prime spots of the city life. I'll be turning up one of these other roads here once I get up a little bit further. We'll go down Penn Avenue where a lot of the shops and stuff. Hello, Mike Wheeler. Hello, Timothy Rainwaters. Just kind of taking a Sunday drive right now. I'm on Smallman Street in the Strip District of City of Pittsburgh. It's also an old-fashioned ice cream parlor. That's where I'm trying to find the road that I kind of go by at and park there. It's a pretty neat place. I don't know if Penguin Master's still on or not, but she could tell the name of the ice cream parlor because I can't think of it right now. It's called Clavon's. That's what it's called, Clavon's. But they actually make their ice cream homemade, and it's an old-fashioned ice cream place. And I might be coming up to it here. Yeah, it's actually on that block, so I'll swing around. I'm sure I'm driving these cars behind me nuts because it's not really busy down here, but I'm just trying to look for the street to turn down to go there. so you can kind of see it from the outside. But this is Penn Avenue. It does have a lot of main shops of the strip district and everything. This section, though, there's not as much up in this section. They do have some Asian specialty places. I've never gone in there, but I do kind of want to go into them now after going into like the Japan store in Epcot and stuff. There's a lot of Asian snacks and stuff that I grown to love. But this is where the Clavons is here, where everybody is standing outside. They have old-fashioned ice cream and stuff. It's kind of busy. There was a lot of people where I would actually stop to show you it. Maybe one of these days on my way home from work, I'll come down through here before everything starts to really open up. But this is Penn Avenue. There's I don't know if a lot of you guys see my candy store place. It's called Grandpa Joe's. They're up here on the right-hand side when we get to a lot of the areas. You can buy the Japanese sodas or the soda bottles with the marbles in top, and you have to push the marble into the bottle and stuff at the Asian stores. And even Grandpa Joe's has that. And if you're looking for Steeler merchandise or Pirate merchandise or Penguin merchandise, you can find a lot of it down here in the strip district. And then they also have Woolies. Woolies is the big fish market that they have here that's known to everyone. I'm going to get in this lane because I just want to see if the one place is open. It might not be because it's late on Sunday, and a lot of places don't stay open on Sundays. But no, they weren't open, Grandpa Joe's. There's restaurants and bars in this section, but there's also like the macaroni company. They sell cheeses, meats, and macaroni. There's also, if you like biscotti, there's a store that sells biscotti. The Pennsylvania Macaroni Company. There used to be, you could just see like some of the things, but it's usually hustling, bustling during the mornings on Saturdays and Sundays usually, depending on what stores are open. And Fridays is pretty big too. But you can see it's all kind of shut down right now. And where those red and white awnings are, that's where Woolies is. That's the fish market. They used to own another building down here further. And this Lotus Food Company is an Asian market store, but I've never gone in there. I actually should have went up further up the road so Mike could see the outside. Well, no, he wouldn't be able to see, but I would be going past the church brew works, and he could have seen that. There used to be an old church that was turned into a restaurant. I'll have to go there sometime on a weekend or something. But that's further up the road. And actually, I should have probably made the right and went into the north side because I wanted to see if the snow cone guy is out. There's a guy who has an old-fashioned snow cone cart. His name is Gus. It's called Gus and Yaya's. And they actually take blocks of ice and shave your snow cones, and they're delicious. I think his grandsons now help him out with the business, his son and grandsons, and they come out into the park. So I'm going to circle back around, and then we'll head to the north side to see if he's out. And then we'll head out to Kennywood Park so you can at least see what it looks like from the outside. And there's a Pittsburgh Audi company. Never noticed that there because I'm never really on this section of the road. One of the things with some of these roads here, there's a lot of one-way streets. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Mike. And I do thank a lot of you who either helped out running or even just joining my stream. So I'm not going to discount anybody because I know you guys all are great supports. So hopefully everything gets going with the review. I know with it being the weekend and I don't expect it to happen overnight here, but at least the one part went through, and I'll be waiting to see what happens with the other part and go from there. And I know I got my thousand subscribers. It took a while for me to get the YouTube thing going. The film from YouTube, that was the only thing. Yes, they do. So I knew I needed to get my 4,000 watch hours in by the end of May, because that's what it said on my thing when I started to film. I kind of just made it there. And I know there's been a few people, I don't want to just name any one person because I know a lot of you all helped out, but I know Tina McNeil is really, she really did a great job. I know she watches for a lot of people and everything, so I do thank her, but I do thank everyone who supported and ran any of my videos, because I know there's been a lot of people in the last few weeks and even over the time, like this our Dream family, and just a lot of different people. I don't want to keep naming different people because I don't want to miss someone. We'll go across this bridge to the north side, see if the snow cone guy is out by the aviary. And this bridge is fairly old. Old bridges and stuff in Pittsburgh, because it is known as the city of bridges. Over on the right hand side, see the smokestack. That's the old Heinz plant. I don't think they really do anything out of there anymore. If they do, it's only like a small division because they've been sold so many times. They do have housing there that's called the Heinz Loft. So they've been selling off a lot of that property. And this is the north side area of Pittsburgh. So just bear with me because I don't really drive through here a lot to kind of navigate it as well as I used to know. And the north side actually has our other health system here. There's two big health systems here in Pittsburgh. And there's some smaller independent ones, but they're getting bought out by a lot of either one of these systems. But it's the Allegheny Health System, and then there's also the UPMC, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. They're the two big health systems here in Pittsburgh. And then our Allegheny County, the Allegheny County colleges are spread out through Pittsburgh. They do have one on the north side, on the North Shore, and then they do have some throughout the Allegheny County, the community colleges, and there are more commuter schools. This is called Ohio Street. It used to be one of the most popular streets that had all kinds of businesses. You could see some of the businesses are coming back, but there's a lot that have been boarded up or shut down over the years. So it's kind of sad, a lot of that, because what happened here in Pittsburgh is it was a big steel industry area, and when that all collapsed, the city itself kind of had to reinvent itself, and now it's getting into the technology and medical fields. Oops. I don't know if this truck is lost or... He just can't make the bend. And on the north side, they have the National Aviary, also the Children's Museum, a lot of churches. And if they ever reopen the churches, there is a church that I'll sometime go down and attend, and I'll at least show it because I've been there a few times. They actually have Tiffany windows in their stained glass windows in their sanctuary and everything, and I've been in there a few times. It is it's called Calvary Church. This area has a giant park. There's the aviary. The Children's Museum. I should have went down the one road because we would have went by the Children's Museum. But this is called Allegheny Circle. It kind of circles around. And I believe a couple of these buildings over here are schools. And there used to be a hospital, along here. Yeah, the Children's Museum's to the left. It's a really nice children's museum. They get a lot of good exhibits in there, and they have their own exhibits, but they'll sometimes, I think they just had like the caterpillar exhibit. Oh, the one road I wanted to go on is closed, so I'll have to circle up around and then come back down. Or I can circle down around. So we'll see. Didn't realize it was closed off there, so we'll take one of these other roads and come back up on the other side. So we'll see where this goes, because I never really gone down through here. We're actually on the backside of a building, the Clark building, where Clark bars used to be made. And we're actually behind where Heinz Field and PNC Park and everything are. This is where the CCAC, one of their campuses, is located right here, where you can attend the community college. We're going to go on Western Avenue. This is the north side of Pittsburgh. They have a lot of restaurants and places that you can, some bed and breakfasts, restaurants, a lot of bars, schools. It's a lot of eclectic type of neighborhoods in this area here. And this is like their main drag. I'll just drive up here real quick and see. This area has a park. There's the park, tennis courts, bike trail. The snow cone guy is there. That's funny because he also pops popcorn with his items. There's a lot of people in line waiting for the snow cones. Or I would actually get out and go get one because they're pretty delicious. But we'll continue on the journey. I'm going to turn around. But hopefully you'll get a glimpse. But you can see the cart right down there, if you can see. But there's the snow cone cart. A lot of people right there. And you can see all the people. But they have all kinds of flavors and stuff. Yeah, it does, Penguin Master. I would actually get out and get one, but it would take a little while to get it. So I'll wait another time and come down through here. And see if they're out. So we'll head down. It'll be a little drive down to Kennywood Park. And then I'll end the stream when we get to Kennywood. After I show you what the park looks like. I don't think I'll be able to pull into their parking lot. They'll probably have it all blocked off. But I could drive up around to the shopping center up on the hill. And you could see into the park from there. Sure, the trees are all grown up and everything. Phil and Tony. This is called the West End Bridge. So far you've been on 3 bridges and went through 2 tunnels. Welcome back, Mike. Of course, a long wait here. And there's nobody coming across the cross part of it. So it's like, okay, let's go. This is called the West End Circle. Used to do a lot more. I screwed up. I should have went on the other side. Oh well, we'll swing around. Oh, I gotta have to pull over up here because it looks like my phone is dying. Turn that off for a little bit. I should have brought the other wire with me. Go this way. And we'll circle around. That was gonna happen. Hopefully I come back here, because if not, I will have to end the stream. Yeah, I have the charger in, but I think the wire is kind of loose on it. I might have to pull over and fix it. So I might not be able to finish the stream here. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna pull over once I get across here, and then that way we'll be able to, I can fix the phone. real quick. I'll pull over when I get down the bottom here. There should be some spots I could pull over to, and I'll fix the phone here. I think the wire came loose on my charger and stuff, so I'll fix it, and hopefully I'll get the signal back here also. Of course, there's nowhere to pull over right here. I'm just going to pull over right here real quick and fix the phone and the signal. I think I'm back. Hopefully you're still here. If not, is it okay now, Garrett, or if you're still here? Yeah, that's the thing right there. Hopefully my charger is charging back up. I don't know if you got to see through the tunnel or not. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I could always do that again sometime. Okay, well, let's head out to Kennywood Park, and then we will end the stream when I get out to the park. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. If not, I do have a video on my channel that shows going through the tunnel and around the city there. These lights are pretty long, probably because they're used to having the traffic, but since it's a Sunday, it's not as much traffic, but they're still kind of long. And I'll probably end in a half hour because I do know, I believe Dean of the live place is going to be going on at 8 o'clock. And and various other people will be starting to go on at the 8 o'clock hour. And then I know Monarch Moments, you go at 9 o'clock. Bull Whip Dad is at 9 with his disc tube. He has the Mole family. Do you see everything okay, Garrett? I know for Mike. I actually get on the parkway up there. Yeah, I would be paying for the snow cone. They're actually fairly good price too. And they're kind of homemade off of the rock ice that they bring out. You know what, I do have to turn down this one because I gotta get on the one road to where I want to go. Can we get root beer floats? A root beer float, yes. They're pretty good. In front of us, that big tall building, that's the Cathedral of Learning for the University of Pittsburgh. This is the main road into the Oakland area where the University of Pittsburgh and the medical center and everything is located. This is where I was driving around the other day. I'm just kind of cutting through here because Kennywood's still further down the river, and I'm probably going to end in about 20 minutes here. So I wanted to try to get there as quickly as possible. And I'll stay on till I get there. But if you need to leave, feel free to leave. Yes, thank you, Mike, for doing that. I think that one little booth that's on the corner. I don't want to. It's think it was called a conflict kitchen. They bring in people that cook for different areas that have conflict in their countries and stuff like that. That little round building that's up there on the right, I think it's called like the conflict kitchen, and they do different Middle Eastern foods or different food features, different foods and things. And then there's the Porch Restaurant. The Porch Restaurant is owned by a company called Eaton Park that's here in Pittsburgh. That's kind of famous restaurant around Pittsburgh and Western Pennsylvania called Eaton Park. They're more fancier type restaurants. They actually have a porch restaurant by where I live, and it's not too bad. You kind of go in, place your order, and then you kind of seat yourself unless it's busy, and then they put you at different tables. At this one church here, they do the Greek festivals. Now we're coming out to Carnegie Mellon again. Off of Fifth Avenue is where WQED television station, which was the public radio stations at Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. He filmed there, did all his filming. There's Central Catholic High School, St. Paul's Cathedral, but the television station that featured, they did a lot of their own filming there and stuff. And then of course they featured like Sesame Street, Electric Company, Zoom, but they were all made at different places. But the WQED station did the Mr. Rogers show in that particular area. And that's on actually Fifth Avenue. You kind of miss it because it's like right up against the Central Catholic High School. But this is Carnegie Mellon University here. The big tech, and a lot of actors actually graduated from here when it was Carnegie Tech. Don't want to make anybody car sick, so I'll put that back a little bit. And also, if any of you guys, I know Monarch Moments, but if you have other devices, that crazy Disney lady will be featuring someone filming from Shanghai Disney. So, I know, I think it's at 9 p.m. that they're going to be doing that, or 10 p.m. So if you have another device or something, because you want to watch something else, but you want to get a glimpse of what they're doing in Shanghai Disney, it's on that crazy Disney ladies station. I watched a little bit last week. It was getting late in the evening, but I definitely saw the Pirates of the Caribbean ride that they have there. And boy, is that an awesome ride. I wish all these lights would just be green because there's like nobody on these side streets, but they're all timed, and if somebody does come up, then it takes a while. They're just making it slow moving here. Oh, welcome back, Noah. I know at 8 o'clock, I know Dean will be doing his live show. So he's going to be doing that at 8 o'clock. So I may end up ending up the stream and kind of just videoing the hillside where Kennywood is located. Because there's only like 10 more minutes before that goes on. But I'll continue on. If you need to leave, I do thank you for joining. Just make sure you guys hit that like button. That would be much appreciated. It does help out the channel. And this area is like this going into Squirrel Hill. A lot of different synagogues and stuff here. Murray Avenue, that's a pretty popular road with a lot of food places and restaurants, grocery stores and stuff. And this is also an area of the big shopping district here on Forbes and Squirrel Hill. And this is also up the road to the left. That's where that that synagogue disaster happened. Over a year ago. Not sure what they're planning on doing there. It is still kind of taped off and stuff. I don't know if they're in there trying to remodel or what they're trying to do. A lot of people lined up for Rita's Italian Ice there. Hello, big Disney fan. Penguin Master, welcome back. They have some good, pretty good pizza shops on Murray Avenue. That's what the big question is always, which one's better, Minio's or Aiello's. There's a few other ones that are located along there. I've had them both. I don't really have a favor over one or the other. I have coworkers that love Minio's. I've had them both, so I don't have any real favorite pizzas. I mean, there's some that are horrible and back to them, but there's others that yeah, it did kind of lag. Hopefully it'll come back here. Yeah, that area is kind of a dead spot. I know, talking on the phone with someone, sometimes I'll lose the call through here. Yeah, we're back. I hit a dead spot. I'll probably come down to the end of to the waterfront area of Homestead, Pennsylvania, and I'll probably end up. Hopefully, we'll get to Kennywood here in a few moments. I know Dean starts at 8, so feel free. You can always watch the end of the replay, because I'll try and show it that way since I'm almost there. But I know in about 10 minutes, and it'll probably take me longer than 10 minutes to get up to the park, depending on how the traffic is here once I get over to Homestead. I should have taken there was another way I should have went, and I didn't do that. It would have been probably just a tad faster than what it is right now. Oh, okay, Penguin Master. Can you see the screen now, Penguin Master? Because if it remains... okay. I'll probably have to end the stream and hurry up and restart one real quick if it doesn't come back. Yes, Mike. Is it now clear? If not, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Is it good, Danny? Or is it still black? Okay, I'll probably go ahead and end it. Maybe I'll hurry up and start a new one real quick. So I'll do that. So I do thank everyone for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. And maybe I'll start up a quick one once I get closer to the park. I'll see you all later. Thank you.